Hey you guys, what's going on? My name is Reed the Writer. I want to talk about this. Yes, I want to talk about this. So I don't know if you've seen on the news, or maybe you're like me. I'm a TikTok girly. I'm always on TikTok. The Super Bowl tickets. And before we can even get into that, I want to give my flowers to Zay Flowers. You know, they could not come through. Lamar Jackson, they could not come through. They could not save us. So pretty much, we will be having a Taylor Swift Super Bowl. That might piss off a lot of people. I know a lot of people might be upset, but it is what it is. We are absolutely having a Taylor Swift Super Bowl. And I want to talk about this too as well. I was watching one of the Chiefs games, and kid you not, the guys who are filming, right? The whole entire game, like majority of it, it was only on Taylor Swift. I haven't seen that before since the playoffs where Adele was in the stands and they kept showing Adele. And this is for basketball. But yeah, it's just absolutely insane. So yeah, we are having a Taylor Swift Super Bowl. But have you guys noticed the ticket pricing? It went viral a couple days ago, and I wanted to take a pause on that. Like I just wanted to see what would happen. But the ticket prices, some of them I saw were like around like 13,000. It was pretty insane. The most egregious prices I saw were like $41,000 to go watch a Super Bowl game. That is insane. Like, who is paying for that? But someone actually is. There are people out here in this world who actually are paying for that. So I found this article. It's by the New York Post. And New York Post, like, I normally don't check out your guys's like website, mainly because the website is riddled with ads. Like, it's absolutely horrible. There's so many freaking ads all over the place. It's disgusting. I hate that. Like, us, y'all gotta make your money the way y'all make your money. I'm not judging, but it's just, y'all got way too many ads on a short article. But let's get into it. The title of the article is Super Bowl 2024. Ticket prices are dropping. What do they cost now? So initially, like I said, the tickets start off at insanity. The prices, like the worst price I saw was $41,000. And I thought to myself, for me, that's way too much. That's way too much. I ain't paying that much. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say this. I'm not the hugest football fan. I will watch a few football games. I definitely will watch the Super Bowl, as I always do every year. So I will be doing that. I prefer basketball. So me spending like, oh, my brother's calling me. But me spending like, I don't know, maybe $1,000 to go see a basketball game, that's like my limit. But me dropping that same amount for a football game, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm just not there yet. And maybe in the future, maybe that might change as I come into more money, as I like build up my wealth. Maybe I will like spend that amount of money, but like right now in this economy, I ain't spending no $41,000 on no tickets. But let's jump into this article. It starts with, it's a good day to be a patient football fan. Earlier this week, ticket prices for the 2024 Super Bowl between Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers at Las Vegas, and that's where the Super Bowl will be held. It's going to be held in Vegas. And I live in California, so we out here, we're already anticipating us having a lot of Super Bowl parties. Like, I was downtown in what was like the other day, I was downtown in LA, and they're already preparing for the Super Bowl. Like, they're already there's a list of parties that's going to be happening in the downtown area. There's already restaurants, there's bars. There's going to be a lot of celebrities that are going to be hosting their own Super Bowl parties in LA. So it's going to be a really big thing. I anticipate that. Let's get into the article though. The Las Vegas Stadium is it started at $6,653 before fees on Vivid Seats online. So that's the website. Vivid Seats. So the tickets start at $6,000. The hell. At Allegiant Stadium. Now, just a mere 4 days later, some seats are going for as low as $5,508 before fees. And that's the thing a lot of people don't think about. Just because your ticket says it's going to cost $6,000, a lot of people think, oh, that's just going to be the final price. But where they catch you on these websites, because these websites want to get paid too. Me personally, I think websites are double dipping. I think what they're doing is they'll sell tickets, rebuy them, then resell them. Like, I can't remember where I heard it. So I think this is, and since we're talking about Taylor Swift, I know they were doing this with the Taylor Swift tickets last year in the summertime. They were rebuying their tickets, reselling them. Like, vendors were doing that, but I think they're all in cahoots. And they're reselling Taylor Swift tickets for like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for the first like couple rows. But people were dumb enough to go buy them. And don't get me wrong, I like celebrities. I don't mind going to a concert here and there, but I'm not going to break the bank to go see somebody if it doesn't make sense. Especially if I know I'm being exploited. Something about that just doesn't sit right in my spirit. But yeah, the service fees. So we don't know what the service fees are. So now, just a mere 4 days later, the ticket prices, they dropped to $5,000. So that means, yes, that's an over $1,100 savings. So in theory, you could sit in the nosebleeds approximately 200. I don't know why the article said that. Better yet, luxury suites are a whopping $6,000 less than they were 96 hours ago. So the ticket prices are dropping. Which makes sense. I'm sure like the initial height of the Super Bowl got people willing to put up prices at like ridiculous, like, you know, at a ridiculous point, hoping to see they could trigger something and get people to buy suckers. Get suckers to buy those first initial tickets. And there will always be a sucker, I promise you. And a lot of people who have money, who just want it just to get their tickets early, I'm pretty sure they just paid the initial like $5,000, $6,000. Like, I'm not doubting it. So the article continues, and if you're on the fence about taking the plunge now, it's certainly possible that prices will continue to drop in the days leading up to the big game. To make sure you don't miss out on a potential great deal, we recommend that you keep an eye on this link. Okay. Who knows, you might save a couple $1,000 and make it to the Super Bowl in Sin City this year. Maybe. I don't really care about that. Okay, so let's get into what I really want to talk about. Super Bowl 2024 tickets. Here's a complete breakdown of the best ticket prices by sections in the stadium versus what it cost on Monday. And that was on January the 29th. So that's a couple days ago. So here are the levels. And this is what I preach about the New York Post. I'm glad they did this. So the stadium, Allegiant Stadium's not the hugest stadium. I believe there's only like 60,000 seats. So it's relatively pretty small. And I believe this is one of the reasons why the ticket prices were up so high initially. Since there's less seats, they felt that they could raise the prices. So the stadium, there's actually an image of the stadium on this article, but the stadium in whole, the outer layers of the stadium, the furthest from the field is the 400 level. So that means you're in the nosebleed section. And guess how much those tickets cost? They started off at $5,508. No, this is where they start at. And this is what the tickets started at, $6,668. So that means people were suckered and bought those tickets for $6,000 initially. 300 level, you're getting towards more the middle. It started off at $6,653. Now they're at $5,000, right? The 200 level, which is more in the middle, which you're getting closer to the field, it started off at 7,000. They're not 6. The 100 level, you're more closer to the field. You were initially paying $8,000 for those tickets. Now they're about 6,000. So it's getting better. But here is the catch-22. This is what it is. And this is what I saw was going viral all over TikTok. The suite level is $35,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's I gotta keep saying it. It's $35,000 to sit in a suite to go see the Super Bowl. And it started off at $41,000. What the hell? What the absolute hell? That is crazy. That is crazy. And like I said, I know people are going to pay for it. And that's why I really wanted to talk about this article as well. What me and you think are expensive, there is a 15%, 1% to 15% of this population, especially here in America, that have the access resources to look at something that's gonna be worth $35,000 and not worry about it. So like for me and you, like right now, like I said, $1,000 for me is my limit. That's the most I will pay to go see a sporting event, preferably basketball. So we're talking like, don't judge me, but maybe the Lakers or maybe Golden State. Golden State is kind of, don't let me start on that, but like I said, the Lakers. You know, like I'll pay $1,000 for 2 tickets, maybe $1,000 for me, but you know, I'm just not spending that. But there's a population in this country, for them, $35,000 is like nickels. It's not even a thought process. And I know a lot of the talk online was, will people actually buy this? Or people actually be able to afford this? Yes, they will. They absolutely will. Because first of all, there's football fans who either love the 76ers or love the Chiefs. And they've been waiting for this all year. They're like diehard fans. I knew a man who went to a Drake concert. He had to sit in the first like 20 rows. He had to do it. And what he did is he took out like 3-4 credit cards, I kid you not, to pay for a flight, to pay for, like, he wanted to dress nice. So he bought like Louis Vuitton clothes because he posted on his social media. And he sat in the first couple rows to go see Drake. Like, he had to have that experience. But he was such a Drake fan that he was willing to pay that. Same thing for Taylor Swift. I know people who literally took out credit cards to go see Taylor Swift. And they're still making, to this day, making payments on it. Because this was like last year in the summertime. So somebody will pay this. But for the rest of us, maybe on the lower end, we're not willing to do that. Like, I'm not willing to do that. So I'll watch the game. I'm gonna watch it from my house. Because it's for free. like the most money I'm probably gonna spend for the Super Bowl, I'm going to absolutely, I'm gonna hit up my older brother, because he lives not too far from me. So we'll probably do it at the house. And I'll probably just go to Wingstop. I'm gonna get some Cajun. I'm gonna get some fries. I'm gonna get some ranch. You know, I might even mix in the flavors and get some like lemon pepper, because you gotta have some lemon pepper. And on top of that, I might buy like a couple of cherry cokes. Then I don't know, that's probably it. Just have wings and fries and maybe some apple cider, and we'll just do it at home. So I'm probably maybe dropping $100, but that's not compared to 35,000. That's, like I said, that's me. So the article continues. Usher halftime show, which I'm really happy about this. Usher to me is just one of those performers where he's never just going to age. He's a wonderful performer. He has fantastic music. I've been listening to him since I've been a child, since I was like a little girl, and even high school, and you know, just up until this point. And the fact that he can't dance, like he gives off a lot of that Michael Jackson like presence, that essence. And I know he's going to give us a wonderful performance. And I also bring that up because a lot of people, maybe a lot of fans who aren't just Taylor Swift fans, but a lot of Usher fans are going to also pay for the Super Bowl just to be in his presence as well. So that works out. So the article continues. This halftime show will see the 2000 hitmaker Usher take center stage. It's an honor of a lifetime to finally check a Super Bowl performance off my bucket list. He should have did the Super Bowl a long time ago. I don't know what took so long. The Yah singer shared, "I can't wait to bring the world a show unlike anything else they've seen from me before. We're going to celebrate through dance, yeah, through skate, okay. I've been seeing Usher skate a lot on TikTok, through celebration," he added on CBS Morning. "I am not coming to disappoint." So I'm excited. There's certain Super Bowls that I go back, the performances that I go back and I watch. Of course, the Michael Jackson halftime. Because Michael Jackson, there's a scene, it's right before the show starts, and Michael Jackson's wearing, you know, his like little shiny jacket, little, you know, lines on it. He has his glasses on. And after they do the little, like, you know, Michael Jackson popping up in different areas, they have him standing in the middle of the stage. And you know, Michael Jackson was just that guy. Like, I don't think I was alive, but when Super Bowl, when he did it, but he was just that guy. And he stood there, and like, you could hear it. Like, I went back and I watched a documentary on it. One of the guys was yelling in Michael Jackson's ear, like, "Come on, Michael, come on, Michael." And Michael did not flinch, he did not move. He sat there with his shades on. And the crowd, the longer they saw Michael Jackson standing, and just them taking in Michael Jackson, the crowd, kids you not, you need to go watch it. You need to go watch it. Super Bowl halftime Michael Jackson. The crowd got louder and louder and louder, and finally Michael Jackson goes, you know, he does his little thing, the best. So it's Michael Jackson, it's Prince. His Super Bowl halftime was amazing. And let us not forget Beyonce, Bruno Mars, and Coldplay. Come on. When Beyonce was on that field dancing, when Bruno Mars was like getting his little steps, and when they battled off, no offense to Coldplay, I forgot Coldplay was even there once Bruno Mars and Beyonce started like going off on each other, like started with the little dance. The best. So I'm excited. I really do want to see this. So the article also states, will Taylor Swift be the Super Bowl? Y'all need to leave her alone. Y'all really need to let Taylor Swift just be a girlfriend and just chill. I'm pretty sure she's tired. After all her touring she did last year, I'm pretty sure she is tired with a T. Like, she's not even tired anymore, you guys. She's tired. Like, the D drops. And it goes, although there's no official word, yet if Tay Tay will be at the game or not, she ain't about to perform. She ain't about to do all that. She's just trying to be there. She's tired, y'all. Let her just have her man. She's just trying to support her man. It's likely you can find her at the luxury box alongside the Kelsey family. Yeah, she ain't trying to do nothing. She's just trying to eat her food, watch her man, and let him get a Super Bowl. Yeah, y'all need to, I also saw on social media, I'm like, y'all need to let her just chill. She's tired, y'all. She's been performing all last year. Like, you can only imagine how exhausted she is. Super Bowl week parties and events in Las Vegas. Leading up to the big game, there will be plenty of entertainment options in Sin City. On Saturday, February 10th, aka the Super Bowl Eve, it's highly anticipated the Maxim Casino Royale experience is dropping into resorts. Yeah, I'm expecting that. And they're bringing 50 cents. I like 50. 50 is really cool. 21 Savage and more to celebrate. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty chill. See, that's what I would do. I don't think I would spend $35,000 to go see Super Bowl. Because it's just, like, I like football, but it's just $35,000. I think for me, I would rather, if I wanted to have like a Super Bowl experience, I would rather drop maybe 4 or 5K, get maybe 2-3 friends, because friends can jack things up. Your friends can ruin your vacation. So get 2-3 people who I really like and I know their personalities, and we would go to Las Vegas. We would get a really nice like suite where all of us could stay, all the girls or whatever, and we would just party it up. We would go try some food, go to a couple of restaurants, go to a couple Super Bowl like parties, maybe it's cold right now, maybe a pool party if it's just the pool's heated, but it's just cold. But yeah, we would just like party up, and I would rather spend $5,000 doing that for the weekend than doing the Super Bowl. And other exciting options include the U2 Spear residency, yeah, Wu-Tang Clan concerts, and Shaq's Funhouse. Shaq has a funhouse? Okay. So let's see, how are you going to watch the Super Bowl? If you're planning on watching the 49ers and Chiefs, go ahead on TV. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You'll tune in on CBS or Nickelodeon. Really random. Okay, Nickelodeon. The game will also stream on Paramount Plus and CBS.com. So y'all can check it out on CBS.com in the sports app. Okay, very cool. So it's coming up. We got some time. You guys got some time to decide if you want to spend. Right now, like I said, the tickets, if you're going to do nosebleed, you're going to be spending $5,000. The tickets might continue dropping because we are in inflation. It might bounce out. But as we get closer to Super Bowl, the tickets also might increase. So it's really up to you what you're willing to spend for a ticket. But $5,000 for one ticket, not even including service fees. We don't know what service fees are even going to look like. So you may be dropping like $6,000, $7,000 for a ticket to sit in the nosebleed. It's not cutting it for me. That's not for me. But for you, maybe. But if you do want to do suite, it's $35,000. Also keep in mind, you're paying for parking, you are paying for food, and how these places are gonna work. Because I used to work for a city, and I do remember at the concession stands they would raise the prices if a good sporting team did come in at the concession stands. So they do that. So you're paying more for food, and not just in the stadium, but in the city. Everything's gonna go up. If you're going to do a hotel, anticipate having the most outrageous prices. So a simple, you going to Super Bowl, you're looking in total, let's say you and your girl wanted to go, 2 tickets, maybe $13,000. You're trying to get a hotel, they're going to increase the prices for 2-3 days, right? So you're maybe spending 2G right there. You got to fly in somewhere, so you're maybe spending another 3G there. Maybe, depending on like how you like to fly, cheap, economy, or your first class. Then you're paying for drinks, you're partying. You got to do an Uber. The Uber prices are going to be up. So yeah, this is it's going to be very easy to hit 20K just to go to Super Bowl. And that's on the low, cheap end. We're not even talking the suite. So, nope. Wingstop, anticipate seeing me on the day before the Super Bowl to get my wings, or the day of in the morning. That's how we're doing it. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about the Super Bowl down below. Do you feel like Lamar Jackson failed us? Say flowers. Are you excited for a Taylor Swift Super Bowl? Let's see what happens, right? But stay tuned. You guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next video. Yeah.